Hi there. So, this is just gonna be a simple talking video, update video. I've been quite busy over the past few days and I've really haven't had time to record anything. But that will change in a bad way and a good way at the same time, kinda. So, I work. And I've been working 100% over the summer. So that is 40-hour weeks and a lot of long days. So it's been kind of stressful, and I haven't really had the energy to do anything else. So that is done. I'm done with that. Now it's back to my regular schedule. It was supposed to be my regular schedule, but as some of you know, I was accepted into veterinary school, and so yeah, I had to go down in time at work for that. So I am only working 10%. It's one weekend every 4 weeks, so a lot of time has been freed up by that. But then I start school tomorrow. 5 hour or 5 days a week. I think it's also pretty long hours there, as well as commuting. So I live in Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, and my work is also here in Stockholm. My school is in a town further up north called Uppsala, and it takes me about an hour to get there with the fast commuter train. So 1 hour to get there, 1 hour to get back. It's gonna be a lot of commuting for me going forward, but that is fine because it's the first station, and my station is just behind a kind of big station. So I think I'll have an easy enough time to find a place to sit, and that's kind of good because then I can study. So I get one study hour on my way to school and one study hour on my way back home. So that's that time-wise, and I am also leaving the Burrow. I will keep the name because it's such a part of this channel now. I think you'll have to correct me if it's not. But yeah, so I'm leaving the Burrow. I am moving because I live in a town called Helenelund, and just south of Helenelund, you have the highway. I think it's the E4 highway or E14. I don't drive. I don't know. But it's a big highway. So I am moving from here. Here's where I live, and I am moving. Here's the highway. I'm moving here. So it's just on the other side of the highway to a place. I don't know if it's a town or a city or whatever it is, called Kista. And it is sort of like Sweden's Silicon Valley. It's where all the big tech firms and whatever are. So I am moving there into a student apartment or a student studio, maybe. It's just one room. I have a bathroom, a shower, and then there's one room, which has the kitchen and my future sleeping area and everything like that. So yeah, I am moving in about a month. So you will get new background. Not just this white wall. It will be probably a white wall. But yeah, so that's fun. And yeah, so I start school tomorrow. I just came back from work. I had some dinner. Now I'm just waiting for the food to kind of settle down into my stomach before I go to sleep. I'm gonna have a shower because I won't have time to do that tomorrow. I have to be in Uppsala at 8. No, I have to be in my school at 8. That is when we have our something. I don't know. But that I looked up. I have to take a bus from Uppsala City Central, which goes or which leaves 7:18 in the morning. To be able to get to Uppsala in time for that bus, I have to take a commuter train that goes from Helenelund at 6:21 maybe, something like that. So I have to walk out from my home at 6 in the morning. So I have to wake up at 5 or something, maybe even earlier because I need to make food, a sandwich or something, I think. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for the food to settle down, and I thought maybe I could just make a quick little video that's a helicopter or something, airplane maybe. Looked like it had its searchlights on and it lit up the backyard. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna be quite busy with school, and I'm gonna be working. So I've already now started to pack my things. Up here, there used to be a lot of books. Now it's just empty because they are on the floor right next to me over here. I categorized them by size, and I'm gonna put them in these really small moving boxes that I got at work. I can bring you one and show you. They're super tiny. I don't know. So that size. So when I saw them, they are blah, 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 blah. They are a new item in stock. And when I saw them, I thought they were the perfect size for books, because books are quite heavy, and so you can't get too many books in there, so it won't become too heavy. So I've already started to just get rid of stuff I don't need, and start to pack things that I don't use, like books. Yeah. This isn't gonna be a very long video because I don't have a lot to say. But yeah, I just wanted to come here and let you know that we are leaving the Burrow. And my goal, my wish is to be able to upload 2 videos a week on here. I have another channel. I think I'm gonna put it a little bit more to the side because the videos there are a little bit more like, you can't just sit down and make them like this. I kind of have to research stuff because it's about Sweden. So we'll see. So those of you that follow that channel, just know that I won't be uploading very much there at the moment. I haven't for a while, so it's no surprise. But I want to try to make more of an effort on this channel. And so you might get some simpler videos. Yeah, I guess that's that. Yeah. I had to say goodbye to a lot of my coworkers because I'm never gonna see them again. Unless we have like we go out drinking. In Sweden we have a phrase, or it's an acronym, AV, AW, and it stands for after work. And apparently that doesn't mean anything anywhere else but Sweden. It's in English, but it's a Swedish thing. And Swedes like acronyms, so after work has become AV. So now we just say I'm going out on AV with my coworkers or something. And we have a lot of things like that. Like a parent might vabba, and vabba comes from the acronym VAB, which stands for vård av barn, caring for children. So when your kid is sick, you are at home taking care of your children. That was vård av barn, which became vab, 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 which turned into a verb, vabba. And I'm sure with time, even AV will become avia. Jag ska ut och avia, maybe, who knows. Yeah, that's Swedish. We make everything into verbs in Swedish. Like if we have, every kid played RuneScape. We have a word in RuneScape or even Minecraft. You go mining. You mine for ores and resources. In Swedish, we have a phrase for that, which is utvinna malm, to extract ores. But nobody says that. Nobody says that at all. Everybody says mina. And that is just the English word mine, to mine, with an A in the end, and then it becomes a verb in Swedish. So mina. Yeah. Jag ska bara mina lite, typ så. Something like that. What else? So some of you might know or remember from a long time ago, I said that my heritage is Australian, and I've started to try and speak more Australian. My English, I guess, when I was a kid, we lived in Australia for a little while, and I forgot my Swedish. I was born in Sweden. We lived in Sweden for a few years. Then my grandma got sick, so we moved to Australia for a while. But my mom couldn't come with us because we didn't have enough money for the entire family to go. So it was just me, my dad, and my little brother, who at the time wasn't even a year old. I don't know how my mom was okay with this, that her little baby boy, my younger brother, that is, that she would just give him up like that for, I don't know how long it was, a while. Anywho, because my dad is Australian, and all his relatives are Australian, and we were in Australia, when I came back to Sweden, I have forgotten all of my Swedish. I could only speak Aussie English. I was just maybe 3 years old at the time, so uh, it didn't really impact my relearning Swedish, because when we came back, everybody spoke Swedish, so I just learned Swedish again. But when we came back, I spoke with an Aussie English accent, and then I did my schooling in Sweden. I told my dad to stop speaking English with us. Apparently, I don't remember that, but I guess I did. So yeah, with time, my accent disappeared, and I had teachers that spoke with a British accent, and you had MTV and all of that. Britney Spears, all of the superstars, they were American, so they had an American accent. Yeah, and somewhere along the way, I lost my Aussie accent, but I've been trying recently to regain some of that, because it's part of my heritage, and it's part of my personal history, I guess. So yeah, but it's very difficult because I have my mannerisms for speaking English, which are partially Swedish and very much American, I guess. I need to shave. My beard hairs grew into my mouth. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. So I was watching this YouTuber that does videos on on Aussie English, and yeah, I'm trying to copy his way of speaking and the way he pronounces things. But yeah, it's gonna take some work because I'm still stuck with my with this English that I've got going right here. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm also trying to learn Finnish, which is my mom's heritage, and it's not part of my personal history because we never learned it as kids. But I mean, my mother and all her sisters and her brother, they all speak Finnish when they're together. My cousins here in Sweden, they speak, well, 2 out of 3 speak Finnish. So I want to learn. Maybe one day I will. Okay, now I'm done. I'm gonna upload this, take a shower, go to sleep, because I have a long day tomorrow. I think we start at 8 and we finish at 16, so 4 p.m. 8 hours. We get lunch and we get dinner. No, we get time for lunch. We don't get lunch, but we do get dinner, and hopefully I can eat it. I cannot eat wheat. It makes me bloated. So I told them that, and hopefully they were able to do something about that. I mean, even if it's just potatoes, who cares? Okay, now I'm done. Thank you so much for listening to my rambles, and enjoy the final videos coming up from the Burrow until we move above ground on the ground floor. So not in the sky, but on the ground. In Sweden we have like the saying fisk, fågel, mittemellan. Like if you're hidden something, like Easter eggs. You've hidden your Easter egg, and the kids would come to you and they can't find it, but they want a clue, so they would ask you fisk, fisk, fågel eller mittemellan, and that is fish, bird, or in between. And it basically means if it's fish, it's down by the floor. If it's fågel, then it's up by the ceiling. And if it's mittemellan, then it's somewhere in between. Mala, my god. I kept switching or mixing Swedish and English so much in that. Yeah, so I've been living fish life. Or in this case, it's been underneath ground, so I guess it's mole life. But now I'm finally getting to be above ground. For it's been many years of living underneath the ground in the burrow. Okay, I need to stop. I need to take a shower and I need to sleep. Otherwise, I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. And I need to get this video up, unedited. Okay, take care.